Doing live. Yay.
So excited.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm so happy today and to be live again and welcome everyone back to our live series. It's truly my honor to have not one but two amazing guests joining us from Canada, Bernadette and Ola.
Hi,
Welcome.
Thank you.
thank you.
Um,
You very
they
happy.
are both immigrants. They are both immigrants. They are both dreamers and courageous women who wanted more out of life. And today, they are here to share their journey of pursuing their dream. And thanks to this global digital business, I have chance to know them, to connect with them, and be inspired by their stories. So this online business is more than just a career. It's a connection, it's support, it's community, and friendship from all over the world. And at the last minute, Sis Yuan decided to jump in and co-host with me today. So thank you, Sis Yuan, for being here. I know that our viewer will love your energy and your insights. So thank you so much. And today business chat topic is dreamer with a plan. Why the topic? Because dreaming is beautiful, but dreams alone don't change your life. A plan and action is what actually turn a dream into reality. So that's why I think we always need a plan for our dream to really um, make it become true. There are so many dreamers in this world, but only a few will take the step to make that dream happen. And the women are here today with me, and they will be perfect example of that. So before we dive into our conversation, let's have our guests to introduce themselves. So first, Bernadette, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Hi, everyone. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in from. I am Bernadette, originally from the Philippines, and now living here in Canada for more than 13 years.
Wow.
I am an early childhood educator by profession, a proud digital business owner, and a child of God. You.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bernadette. And thank you so much for joining us today. And next, Ola, can you please share a bit about yourself?
Yes, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching from, and whenever you look at this interview again. Now, my name is Ola. I am originally from Nigeria and I live in Calgary, Canada. I'm a mom of two adult children. I'm a grandma, I'm a wife, I'm an accountant by training, and also a proud digital business owner. I'm happy to be here today.
Thank you, Ola. And Sisuyan, can you also introduce yourself, please?
Hi everyone. Thank you for letting me join today. And let me introduce myself. I live in Virginia right now, and totally I live in US like almost 30 years. Why? And my current job is IT admin analyst for almost 20 years. Yeah, and and I also a proud business owner like you guys for like more than 3 years already. Yeah, so I really love the digital business because it gave me more skill. Yeah, and I can meet more people like foreigner and like you guys, and I can practice more English because I work in the office for so many years. I don't really had chance to communicate with anyone. I only work on the computer, so I don't have chance to meet people much. So digital business give me more chance to meet people and talk and explain my mind myself. So I really love the environment too. Thank you. So give back to Annie. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Cecilian, and thank you, everyone. If you don't know me, I would like to introduce a bit about myself. I'm Anne. I'm originally from Vietnam, but now living in Washington State, USA, for almost 10 years. And have many years working in finance, but I also, I'm a mom of two. I'm a mom of two sons, and I'm also a digital business owner and a woman who wanted more freedom and wanted to have more time with my kids and a way to do something, meaningful alongside with my full-time job. So I'm grateful that I has found this online business that helped me to come closer to my dream. So today, we are so happy and so glad to have chance to hear your story from our guests. So I want to start with Bernadette. So Bernadette, can you please say a little bit about your dream and what brought you to Canada and when you came to Canada, did you like find that real or you come closer to the dream or you go further with that and what parts of the life is missing that make you find the other opportunity?
All right. Thank you, Sis Anne, for that wonderful question. So, when I first moved to Canada, of course, as an immigrant, it's a mixed emotion of everything. But back home, going abroad is a something. They say it would be a greener pasture when you go abroad, and of course, not to mention the exchange rate of money from my home from Philippines to Canada, it's way better. So it's really a lot of money compared to just staying at home or back home in Philippines. So when I first moved to Canada, yes, it feels closer to my dream because it's times what 40 times of the Philippine peso to Canadian dollar. So that's a lot of things that I could help to my family, give them all the dreams that they wanted, all the things that they wanted. And of course, being an immigrant too, like what I said earlier, it's mixed emotion. You are alone in a foreign land. The homesickness is there. You miss everything, your family, the culture, and everything. But I need to adapt because I want to reach my dreams. And coming over to Canada, yes, definitely a dream for me. A lot of people wanted to go to United States, to Canada, to UK, to Australia, and so much more. But at some point, they were not able to be given the chance. So I am grateful and I am thankful that I am here in Canada as also as a citizen right now. And I found this Canada as my second home. I call it my home away from home. So what I did was really to adapt everything that I need to. So in all changes in our lives, we need to have to adapt for us to move forward, for us to be stronger, for us to be bold enough to be we wanted to be our dreams that we wanted to be. So that's what I did. And of course, faith in God plus action. So faith plus action, that's what I'm holding on. Expectation, yes, is totally different, but I push myself to the limit to redefine what dream life means to me. You know, my dreams now is reachable. So it's not just a dream. So, you know, when you have a dream, you need to plan, like what we are the topic for today. When you have a dream, you need to put that into action, and then you need to plan ahead. And with that, you do the activities to be able to reach the dream. So now I know, and of course, having this digital business with me right now, that's the biggest dream that I wanted. So I am beyond grateful that I am inside this business right now. Back to you, Anne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so with you. Like for me, my corporate job is so busy, and I couldn't find time to, you know, to have a long holiday with my family. And I always find it very difficult to, you know, to visit my family back in Vietnam because all my parents are in Vietnam. So that that make me really stressed because I miss them. I know that the homesick is there, is always there, and especially when you here in the new country all alone.
Yeah.
At homesick is real problem. I feel you.
Yes.
So thanks for the sharing your story. So Ola,
Yeah.
I would love to hear about the story. What did bring you to online business? What is the big why?
Okay. Yeah, that's a very good question because even as Bernadette was talking, I was thinking about it because I've been in this country close to 20 years now. I came, yeah, about 19 years ago. It's past 19 years ago, so I'm going into my 20th year. I am 56. That's my age.
Wow.
But and in working, I have worked in the corporate world. I've done accounting all my years. I tried to go into some other businesses because I thought, okay, I must make this work. And then if I go into some other businesses, that would work. And I tried that. And that was okay for me. I felt, yeah, that's how this we'll call it a broad life back home. That's how their broad life is. And I continued to work and I just continued life like that, and then suddenly I realized, suddenly it was like something, when you put on the light in a room, in a dark room, then you suddenly realize something. Suddenly last year, as I turned 55, I thought to myself, wow, will I still be able to do this? And then that was when I started to look, because all my life, my husband always told me, you are doing so much. I don't think we can always do this. But I would say, oh no, what's wrong with me? I have hands, I have legs, I can always do that. But I suddenly realized I can't continue to go because at that time, it seemed like 24 hours was not enough for me. I needed more time to sleep, more time to work, and more time to do all those things. So I now suddenly told myself, okay, I'll look for something that would I want to work, I want to earn money, but I'll be able to earn money and then still be able to have reduced time and not so physical work, not so much physical. So I continued to look. And as I looked, I found something. I found a few things. One of the things I found was that I was looking into franchises. And in the franchise, one of the franchise that I was almost going to buy told me that she was about to retire. And I said, oh, so you are about to retire. And I am thinking this will be something I can do in my retirement, something I can slow down with. So I told her, and I told her I was honest. I said, then this is not for me. And then she told me, and I said, maybe I'll go try some other franchises. And she said, no, that the franchise world is like that. If you're not there yourself, then things will just fall apart. I said, okay. So I knew I had not reached my destination. So I continued to search. In one of my searches, I found something I decided to do work from home, thinking that would solve it. But the work from home thing I got, it was okay. The money was okay. And it looked like something that even if I retire from my job later on in a few years, then I'll be able to just sit and be doing that. But what I soon realized was that last year, December, my daughter was graduating from a master's program in the UK. And I said, okay, and I just started that maybe like 2 months before. And I said, okay, I need time to go for my daughter's graduation. I already bought my ticket even before I started the work from home thing. And they said, no, you can't go. You just started. Oh, I said, okay, except I resign. I said, I resign. So I resigned. I left for my daughter's graduation. And I thought, this is not for me. Because one of the things I wanted was something that to be according to my time. I didn't need that extra thing to hook me down. That means you're taking out of the 24 hours that was not enough for me. So I thought to myself, this is not for me. So they said maybe if I come back, I'll reapply. They asked me, I said no. This work is not for me. If I want to go on holidays, I can't jump off and go, then I don't want it. What should be the problem should be me thinking, oh, I'm going to miss the money. Or, it shouldn't be you stopping me and saying I shouldn't go. I don't want anything like that. So I continued my search. When I came back from my holidays, I continued looking. And when I continued looking, I kind of put some stipulations. I said I wanted something that would give me some freedom. I wanted something, not something tying me down. There was a way I described it in my search. And then I started to see adverts from people in the community. When I started seeing those adverts, it told me I could tell that they were from the same community, but I just needed to relate with somebody in those adverts. And that's how I got into this business. One of the few things that spoke to me was that I had time freedom. I had location freedom, because at that time I left the other one because I said, okay, I can work from there. I'll go with my laptop or my iPad or something. So I can work from there. They said, no, I can't. It has to be, So I needed all those things. And this particular business, it ticked all the boxes for me. And that's why I'm here.
Wow, congratulations. That yeah, you have a life you want, right? That's so good. I feel for you because I'm working in the office till 9 to 5, and yeah, I stuck about that. That's why I thinking, like I need a side hustle that help me to have more income.
Yes.
Like because the 9 to 5 is good, but not enough. Like everything is going up right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's part of my reason too, because of course I needed more retirement fund. Don't forget, I didn't come here when I was 20. I didn't get here when I was 20. So I needed I and my husband, we needed more retirement funds. We don't want to rely on our children. I come from a culture, I take care of my parents back home. But I wanted to leave. If I want to go on holidays, I pay for my fares. I don't have to tell my children, please, I need to go back home or something. No, I wanted to be able to live by myself. So I needed more income. I want to stress that.
Yeah. So how long you been in digital business, really?
I started in March, like about March 20. My birthday is March 26th. I started March 28th. Yeah, because I had a deadline. I needed to start building some things.
Yeah, that's good for you. Yeah, thank you. And back to Bernadette. I have a question for you. Like, how when you join this business, how it changed your lifestyle and your mindset?
Wow, thank you for that wonderful question. How is it joining this online community change my lifestyle and mindset? There's a lot. There's so much. From the mindset itself, I now have that entrepreneur mindset. While before I am just here an employee mindset where I clock in, wait for my paycheck, and pay all the bills, and that's it. And the routine is there. It's just a routine. But now, when I joined this business, when I have this business, it changed a lot. The
Mhm.
positivity, the mindset, a very strong mindset that change and twist everything. The way I think, the way I talk, the way I plan, the way that I do things out on my daily, on my weekly, and my monthly things, that is aligned to my values as well as aligned to my dreams. So, lifestyle, while now all I wanted for this business is like what sis Ola said, it tick everything into all the boxes. It's a business in one box where I can carry this business with me all along to go
Yeah.
travel wherever I go having time with my sister. We're going to the mall, eating in a restaurant or having coffee, but I can still do this business. So those lifestyle that I do now, and instead of me just, the one thing more. Before I was just like into scrolling into my social media, wasting my time for nothing. Just like, oh wow, it's already 4 hours scrolling and just laughing and all. But now I am turning my scrolling into learning and
Mhm.
earning.
Mhm.
So that's difference. That's a big difference. Now I am much productive and efficient in all the little bits of pieces of my time. Well, and as you all know, guys, I'm still a full-time worker. So which means I am working 8 hours of my time. And yet when I am into this business, I'm in business. This business is a stress reliever for me. I am the old Bernadette is gone and the new Bernadette is here.
Yeah.
Venturing into this business, that changed a lot. So the way I think, the way I do things out, the way I see things, there's so much more. And with the help of our mentors as well as supportive community, our generous top leaders, that changed a lot. And before I was just thinking like, well, I have a good job and I love my job. I do really love my job. But I said like, I want to shape young minds. But how about my future?
Mm.
I want to retire early. That's what this business is giving me. So I don't want to wait until I am at the age of 65 just to retire. That's too long for me to wait. And in this business, it's doable. It's doable within months, years. It depends on you. But for me, when I found this business, I never turned back. That's the mindset. And until now, I didn't stop. Because you know why? I am in the right path for my bigger dreams, and I have the blueprint of my dreams. So that's a big thing. Not only to mention for the financial growth that we do have, of course, this is a business, but for the personal development. I am not like this, as you can see right now, talking boldly about the business. But because of the training, the courses, and the tools that we do have, I am totally different, especially regarding this business. I am so proud and I am grateful that I found this business and I said yes. So that's a big chunk that changed my life, transformed my life completely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good for you. Yeah. I say yes too. Yeah,
Yes.
it changed my life a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Thank you,
Okay.
Miss
Mm.
Bernadette. I can hear the passion and I can hear your
Yeah, the energy. Yeah.
the energy that you when you're saying. I can feel that, and I'm so glad that you gain more, so much more than this, this the career in this business. And I'm with you because I so love the business pocket that we have, that we can carry with us anytime to
Yes.
anywhere. That's so true. Thanks to the
Yeah.
automation, we
Yes.
can have a system that works for us 24/7,
Mm.
and we can like go traveling, we can have more time with family. Still, the system is working for us. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love it so much. And
Yeah.
I hope that with the energy and all the passion you put in this business, you can achieve the dream to retire early soon. That's my dream too. And so back to Ola, can you please share, what's the result or improvement that you have experienced so far after you joined the online business?
Okay. For me, apart from the wonderful mindset that I think you kind of gain from this business, because like we usually say, this business is 80% mindset, and then the 20% is the work and whatnot that you put into it. But what we mean by mindset here is that you must have the correct kind of energy. Your mind will, whatever you reap will come from what you're thinking in your mind. Do you think, for instance, that this business would work? Then it would work for you. It's a possibility kind of thinking, that kind of way that you think that all things are possible to me. I'm a believer, so I know what that means, because God says with God all things are possible, nothing is impossible. So one of the things that I have seen as improvement is that it has improved my mindset. Like, for instance, I've known about this business for some years, but I never paid attention to it. Do you know why? Because I was thinking this is scam.
Oh.
That was my thought. So one of the things that has changed for me is that I'm now more open. I'm not quick to put things and say, oh, this is this, that's that. No, I'll look at it, and I believe God will guide my heart in what is the correct thing to do, because God guided me here. Because I actually listen to a lot of people, a lot of the top earners in our community today. I listen to them for weeks. I would look at their adverts and listen before I chose one of them. So what am I saying? One of the things it's done for me is that it has changed the way I think, the way I perceive things. If I could look at this and say it's scam. So when other people tell me, oh, this is scam, I'm not annoyed. I take my time to explain to them why I think it's not now why I think, it's why I know this is not scam. So it's giving me a very broad mindset. It's also helped me in little things, like I've been able to manage my time better. Also, there are some things that I have learned. Like, I always saw the adverts for Canva. People saying they are teaching you how to use Canva. I learned it through this business. Now I can do all sorts of things, make all sorts of flyers, just with the use of the Canva. And I don't just use it for business. At times I use it for my other business. At times I use it just for fun, for like to do little things that you want to do, even in the house. Like for some Christmas things I wanted to do, I did it with some Canva and I placed it there for a church function I wanted to do. So you find out that there are so many things you can do. Another thing it has taught me is about the importance of earning income streams. At times we think, when you talk about, oh, I want to earn more income, people always think it's for people who are greedy, or they just want more, or they just don't want to work. That is not the situation. Having more income streams, because recently I heard that Amazon let so many people go, maybe like 30,000 people. They lost their job just in one day. Do you know? I know of a lot of families these days that one of the couples are not working. Why? Because they lost their job. So we live in very uncertain times. And coupled with the uncertain times, we also have bills are rising. The cost of food is skyrocketing. The cost of things are very expensive. Just before you called me, as I was waiting for your call, I asked for somebody to come deliver groceries to me. If you see the quantity of groceries that was delivered at my door and the amount of money I paid for it, they do not resonate. They don't come together. So I wondered what's happening here. But they brought everything I ordered because I was thinking there must be a mistake. I quickly scanned through. Everything was there. So you need more income streams so that you don't put yourself
Okay.
into undue pressure. So one of the things I learned from this is that the income streams you can generate even from this business is because some of this knowledge you earn from this business, you can also put into other avenues and use it for yourself,
Yeah.
you know. So there's so many things I have learned apart from earning money, apart from the fact that before I never used to my Facebook, I don't even know how to post pictures. The only thing I know how to do is to scroll, look at fashion and go over Instagram. That was what I did. But now I can actually come out and speak something from my art, just something
Mhm.
to edify other people. I think that is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Ola. Yeah, I know that this business is like has has given us so many things, more than we expected. That's freedom of time that most of you has shared that we can work around our schedule. We have to um, add more burden to our time, and then we have peaceful mind because we knowing that we are building something like a plan for our family, and we have a global community that a amazing support community, that we have chance to meet so many brothers and sisters from all over the world, and they are here, they are there to already, and willing to support you. And we also have new version of yourself. We become more confident. We can talk more confident. We're more open, and we are willing to step out of our comfort zone. Like you said, we now know to use more tools like Canva. We know how to post pictures. We know how to communicate with people more fluently.
Yeah.
That's great. And we have clear future. We know that we're doing something that belongs to us, not we're not building someone else's dream. That's another thing that this business has given us. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for Bernadette and Ola for sharing your hearts, sharing your journey and your wisdom. Your story really inspired me in so many
Yeah.
ways. You're very courageous women who
Mhm.
step out of your comfort zone to pursue your dream. That's wonderful. So any do you want to say anything to the audience before we wrap up this go live? Bernadette, can you please say something to the audience?
Oh, yes, definitely. So, guys, we are real people, real telling you real stories on our digital journey. So, if I always and always say this, if you want to have a change, then make a change. And the time to change is not. It's now, not tomorrow. Guys, if you're watching this video or a replay of this video and you are praying for a business idea, this is a sign for you. Because you know what? This is an answered prayer for me. I prayed for so long for this to come into reality. So this is an answered prayer for me. So I wanted to be an answered prayer for you too. So it's just easy, guys. We are real people and we are more than 266,000 global business partners and counting. So that's how big this community is. If you want to have a transformation in your life, go check our business website by just clicking that business website that you can see down here, and register your name and your valid email address. It all will start from there. Everyone in the business community who are now quitting their jobs, having 5 to 7 figures, all started by just watching that complimentary webinar. So, by the way, there's Tuesdays and Thursdays, and if you will say that, well, I'm not into it, I'm so busy. There's a replay for you. So there's no reason for you not to grab this opportunity. And just to mention to you guys, grab this November promo. We do have
Oh, yeah,
four
awesome.
so
Yes.
extended promo, 4 times of that income. So grab that opportunity. Start strong with your digital business by joining and checking what's inside this community where it will change your life. So that's all I can say. Or by the way, you can do and you can go check whichever resonated with you with all our business websites. We are all the same. We are here to rise together. We have one vision and one mission to do, to help other people to have a purpose in life and to rise all. We rise all together like we are doing here, as you can see in this screen. We don't know each other. We met online. We are here to support each other. That's the community that we do have. Thank you, sis.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Bernadette. And Ola, please share something with the audience.
Okay, yes, I can. Thank you. Now, what I would like to address, Bernadette said it's almost everything, but one more thing I would say. I know there's somebody out there looking at us and thinking, no, this can't be true. It is true. I know there are lots of things people say about the digital world, but I can tell you that digital space is where you need to be. Is the place to be, because I even read something that, one of the top earners in the world said digital world is where to be. That's where money is being made now. And apart from that, I want you to know that this is not scam. This is not a pyramid scheme. You can see we're not doing it and you're just hearing our voices. We have brought our faces out. You can see I'm in my house right now. You can see, if you look closely, you will see my kitchen and everything. And the same with every other person here. We won't put our face out there to do something illegal. So this is a very, very, very legit business. This is something that is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not something that you bring 10,000, you earn 20,000. No,
No.
you have to put in a lot of work into it. You spend some time into it. You will build the system, and then the automation will kick in. The automation you will now earn from the automation. And that is why I would always promote this November promotion. It ends in a couple of days. By November 30th, if you are not in, then you can come in, but it won't be on the same level. At times, I wish this was there when I started, but I'm still glad I started when I started, because I should have started years ago. So what am I saying? I'm encouraging us. If you have questions, pertinent questions, come forward. Let's talk about it. But don't sit there and say it's not true. No, don't be like me. I want you to do better. Come out, come ask questions, come join, put your name in there. We'll make contact with you in any of the websites, and then we can go from there. See you on the inside.
Yeah, hope see you guys inside. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you, Sis Ola and Sis Uyen. Do you want to say something?
No, that's fine. Ola and Bernadette talk very good already, and thank you so much for spending your time to inspire people. Yeah, and I hope everyone can grab this opportunity. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you too. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you
First
for
step.
Thank you
having
so
us.
much. Thank you so much, Bernadette and Ola, Uyen, for joining me today. Your story really inspired people who are also dreamers, but just waiting for just one side to start. And
Yeah.
I hope that the story today they will act. We can take the first step. As a famous quote about a dream, a dream written down with a date, it becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan, and a plan backed by action becomes reality. So
Yeah.
I hope that you feel you resonate with one of our story today, and you find the story from the guest touch something in the heart, and don't let it fade. Take action today. If you are
Yeah.
a dreamer ready to take action, just drop a comment below our live. You can send us a message today. You can send a message to either of us today is fine. We can happy to help you walk you through the first step. So day one can start right now.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for joining us
Thank
today,
you.
and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And see you at the next business chat.
Uh,
Bye for now.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
God
Bye.
bless everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. God bless.